Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I am Umar Qureshi from Dr. Sirajul Islam Medical College and I am in the 4th year. I am the team member of the Medimart. Medimart is a platform for the medical students. We are trying to provide some short videos for the medical students. So today is our third video on the basics of the heart. So it is a short video. So today we will discuss our remaining portion of the apex. We discussed some portion about the apex in our previous video. So today we will discuss the third paragraph. So you can see the paragraph is given on the right hand side. We have added it and the heart is here. Okay, so let's read it and let's understand what Ekadatta is trying to say. The third paragraph is saying that apex beat is forward thrust felt in the left fifth intercostal space. As you all know, and I already told you in our previous video, that the location of this apex is basically in the left fifth intercostal space, and it is the as this is the midline, so 9 centimeter from the midline. Okay, and it is basically in the left fifth intercostal space. Okay, so these are the two main points. So what is apex beat? Apex beat is basically caused due to the ventricular systole. Okay, as it is written that apex beat is forward thrust. It is something like moving forward and coming back, moving forward and coming back, moving forward, coming back, moving forward, coming back, just like that. Okay, so forward thrust felt in the left fifth intercostal space during ventricular systole. Okay, there are a lot of types of systole, diastole. Okay, so in ventricular systole this apex beat is felt. Okay, due to the twisting of the heart by the vortex like disposition of the ventricular muscles close to the apex. Now what this point is trying to say, that during ventricular systole, due to the twisting of the heart, this heart basically twist. Okay, why it is twisted? Because it has to pump the blood to whole of the body. As we all know that the left ventricle is basically formed by the basically the apex is basically formed by the left ventricle only. Okay, so this left ventricle, the work of this left ventricle is to pump the blood to whole of the body, the oxygenated blood. Okay, so that's why it has to be twisted each and every time it pumps. Okay, so the apex beat is basically forwarded thrust felt in the left fifth intercostal space during the ventricular systole. This is the ventricular systole, this is the apex position. Okay, due to the twisting of the heart, I already told you why it is twisted, by the vortex like disposition of the ventricular muscles. As we all know that this is a right ventricle, this is a left ventricle. Okay, so in ventricle the ventricular muscles are there. Okay, so it is like vortex like disposition. Now vortex like disposition, just understand it roughly, that vortex is something like moving opposite to that axis. If something is rotating in some this axis, okay, so it will move forward and upward as it is moving. Understand that this is the axis and it is moving forward and like this. Okay, forward and coming back, so it is moving opposite to that axis now. So that's why it is vortex like disposition written there. Okay, so this is the point of the ventricular muscles close to the apex. Now in normal adults, basically it can be felt in the left fifth intercostal space. I already told you it is felt in the left fifth intercostal space from the mid sternal line. Here what is mid sternal line? Okay, I already told you that there is a sternum, okay, in between it. Okay, and there is a midline which is cutting the whole of the body into the two different parts, and it is also cutting the sternum into the two different parts. Okay, so same point, it is like the apex beat is in adults, it is felt in the left fifth intercostal space from the mid sternal line. We can call it as the mid sternal line also, and we can call it as the mid line also. Okay, so the next point over here is the position of the nipple is not a reliable guide to the apex beat. And as we all know that the position of the nipple, like somebody has nipple over here, somebody has nipple over here, like the position of the nipple is like depends on the structure of the body. Okay, so according to that, Ekadatta is trying to say that the nipple is not a reliable guide. Means it's not trustworthy, that we can't basically rely on that nipple, that we can decide that the apex beat is situated over here or over that. We can't decide over by the position of the nipple. We have to decide it by feeling like in the left fifth intercostal space and 9 cm or 7 to 9 cm from the mid sternal line or the midline. That's the point. And the next point is in the newborn apex beat is usually felt in the left fourth intercostal space. Okay. In adults it is in the left fifth intercostal space, but in newborn it is in the left fourth intercostal space. So just keep this in mind. Or at just lateral to the mid clavicular line. Now here comes another line. So what is mid clavicular line? So as this is the clavicle, okay, so the line which is dividing the clavicle into the two different equal halves, that's called as the mid clavicular line. So what is in newborn apex, the beat is felt usually into the left fourth intercostal space at or just lateral to the mid clavicular line, means maybe it will be felt at the mid clavicular line only or just lateral to that. Okay, lateral means away from that point. Okay, so just lateral to that. So that's the point. After about 2 years it reaches the adult position, means it here the apex beat will feel, we can feel it around for 2 years or like from the birth of the baby. Then it will move or it will be situated to the left fifth intercostal space. So that's the basic point of the third paragraph. Hope you all like understand it, what I was trying to say. And if you love the video, then please do mention your friends, tag your friends, and please do comment, guys, because it gives us motivation to make more videos like this. And thank you to all of you.